God bless every one of y'all. Y'all are so nice. How many Northerners do we have? Oh, man, y'all looking all right, too. So, we know if we watch and all these regulars that comes all the time, they're just a blessing to us. And we want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming. They help us through the summertime waiting for y'all to get back down here. So right now, would you help me out real loud? Put your hands together for Mr. Danny Howell.
Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd and has you laughing loud if you dry your tears? When the new wears off of your crystal chandelier, I see your picture in the news most every day. You're the chosen girl of the social world, so the stories say. But you traded me for the Casey of the well-to-do, and you turned away from the love I offered you. Oh, the crystal chandelier light up the paintings on your wall. Marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears? When the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. Jimmy Miller. Dip it into well, folks you knew, and it's plain to see that the likes of me don't fit with you. But a paper smile only lasts a while, then it fades away, and the love we knew will come home to you someday. The paintings on your wall, marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears? When the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. When the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. Thank you. A little Charlie Pride, a little soul music there. Yeah. One by Gene Watson. Lady, lately you've been getting under my skin. I hope I don't have there she goes again. If you're making memories, you'll have to wait your turn. 'Cause I've got memories to burn. Please don't let me have to think about you when you're gone. I've had enough to think about before you came along. If you're making memories, you'll have to wait your turn. 'Cause I've got memories to burn. Baby, baby, you've been getting me along. I hope I don't have to say, there she goes again. But if you're making memories, you'll have to wait your turn. 'Cause I've got memories to burn. Please don't let me have to think about you when you're gone. I've had enough to think about before you came along. If you're making memories, you'll have to wait your turn. 'Cause I've got memories to burn. Now if you're making memories, you'll have to wait your turn. 'Cause I've got memories to burn. Thank you. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Now and then, an old friend tries to help me by telling me there's someone you should meet. But I don't have the heart to start all over, 'cause my heart is laid at another's feet. You just don't put new patches on old garments. I don't need no one else on my mind. Just don't need nobody new to. I still need someone I've known a long, long time. I have built a world around your memory, and loving you is all that's on my mind. Every time I think about another, lately you're still alive on my mind. You just won't put new patches on old garments. I don't need no one else on my mind. Just don't need nobody new to cling to. I still love someone I've known a long, long time. I still love someone I've known a long, long time. Thank y'all. Appreciate that.
That's Danny Howell. How about a big hand for Danny? Danny comes all the way down from Dothan, Alabama, way up north from here, and we're glad to have him down here with us. How about y'all? Y'all glad to be here? We're glad to have all of you. We appreciate you coming. Those of you that were here the last time, we had a whole lot of fun last show, I'm telling you what. Some of them remember we had a bat flying around in here. We didn't know what was going on for the whole first half. All we heard people hollering, and all we thought we was just doing a good job up here. Yeah. Yeah. Artie made the bat's demise. And we didn't know what was going on. I got up there at the concession stand. I heard two fellas talking. One of them said, there's an old bat in the auditorium out there. And the other said, yeah, I tried to get her to stay home. But, but we had so much fun with that thing. We tried to get another bat to turn loose in here tonight, but we couldn't find one. We thought about a squirrel. But we decided against it. So if y'all feel something run up your leg, you can slap the fire out of whoever's sitting next to you, because it won't be no squirrel, I can tell you that. All right, we're going to get this young fella to come up here and sing you a few songs. This fella, you still 17? He's 19. I declare he started here when he was about 17. Singing these songs, it's about 60 years older than he is. How about a hand for Ashton Evans?
Here's a good Wynn Stewart song. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine.
Look at the sunshine.
Every day's the same since I met you. It's such a pretty world today, knowing that you're mine.
Knowing you're mine.
Happiness is being close to you. And though the rain may fall, my skies will all be blue. If I look close enough, sun will come shining through. It's such a pretty world today, knowing that you're mine. Today and every day since I met you. Come on, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jimmy Powell. And though the rain may fall, my skies will all be blue. If I look close enough, sun will come shining through. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine. Every day's the same since I met you. It's such a pretty world today, knowing that you're mine.
Knowing you're mine.
Today and every day since I met you. Today and every day since I met you. How about giving Gilley's Family Opry Band a hand tonight? Here's a good old Jeannie Seeley and Fair and Young song. Mr. Wayne Martin, let's give him a hand. So many times I told you I was leaving, and so many times how I've tried, because saying you're leaving so much easier than leaving leaving and saying goodbye. So many times I tried to go, and I wouldn't get 10 feet till I'd come running back like a runaway child who's afraid to cross the street. My mind might tell my lips to say it's over, but my heart could only say it's a lie. Because saying you're leaving so much easier than leaving and saying goodbye. So many times I'd try to leave, then I'd change my mind. 'Cause it's a difference between leaving you and leaving you behind. I'm always talking about leaving, because God only knows how I've tried. Because saying you're leaving so much easier than leaving and saying goodbye. Oh, and leaving and saying goodbye. God bless you. Thank you for coming tonight. God bless you.
Ashton Evans. How about a big hand for Ashton? Yes, sir, I love them old songs. That's country music, isn't it? You won't hear that on the radio nowadays. They forgot what country music is, I think. We got a fellow we're going to bring up next. He got a big new CD out. He said he has a limited supply with him tonight. And if you sell all of them, he's going to go out in the truck and get another limited supply, and he'll come back in and sell those. But I tell you what, I noticed he got to looking a little different. And I asked him what was going on. His wife had found this face cream that she got to using, and it did her so much good, he started using it. So he's been putting that. He said he went to the drugstore the other day to get some more of it. Told the druggist, said, I've been using this stuff. He said, it's just amazing how it just makes the years vanish away. He said, I bet you can't guess how old I am. And the druggist said, well, I don't know, what, about 50? He said, no, I'm 45. He said, well, that stuff's doing good, then I'm going to get me some. So Artie left there, and he went over to the grocery store, and he was checking out, and the little lady there was complaining about her skin was getting dry and all. He said, you ought to try this face cream I get over there at the drugstore. Good stuff. Bet you can't guess how old I am. She said, I don't know, what, about 55? He said, no, I'm 45 years old. She said, well, I'm going to get me some of that. He left there and he went to the post office. He was standing in line. There was this little old lady right in front of him, and she must have been, well, close to 90 at least. And she was complaining about how wrinkled up she was getting. Artie said, you ought to go over there to the drugstore and get some of this face cream I've been using. It just does wonders. I bet you can't guess how old I am. She said, well, I think I can tell exactly how old you are, but you got to kiss me, and then I can tell you how old you are. He said, what? She said, you kiss me, and then I can tell you how old you are. He said, well, I don't see how you're going to do that, but I'm game if you are. So they slipped around the corner, and Artie kissed her. And she said, you got to do better than that. So he kissed her again. She said, is that all you got? So he natural born laid one on her. And when she come up for air, she said, you're 45 years old. He said, how can you tell? She said, because I was standing in line behind you at the drugstore this morning. Here he is, Artie Rodriguez.
Lord mercy. Wayne knows how to bring somebody out.
We're gonna sing you a little Indian song. Y'all know I can speak Indian. Y'all wanna hear some Indian talk? All right. Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? Hi. I'm kidding. Give it up for him over here, ladies. Late one night when the moon was bright on the moonlit plain, that is where I met my little Cherokee maid. Memories of our night of love still linger, yeah, and I always wonder, never forget my little Cherokee maid. I love her so, even though we're far apart. I know I'll never betray my love for her, anybody else's heart. Someday I'll take a trip back to that Cherokee Strip, and I'll carry her away with me. And straight as the arrow flies, we'll ride to paradise, my sweet little chickadee, my little Cherokee maid and me. Jimmy Powell from Sweet Gum Hill. Jimmy Miller from Dothan, Alabama. Late night when the moon was bright on a moonlit plain, that is where I met my little Cherokee maid. Memories of her night of love still linger, yeah, and I know I'll never will forget my little Cherokee maid. I love her so, even though we're far apart. I know I'll never betray my love for her, anybody else's heart. Someday I'll take a trip back to that Cherokee Strip, and I'll carry her away with me. And straight as the arrow flies, we'll ride to paradise, my sweet little chickadee, my little Cherokee maid and me. Little Bob Wills for you tonight. I tell you what, I had this one song on my song list the other day, and I was going to play it on the next show. We usually try to put our songs together weeks in advance before we get up here, but I heard Glenn Campbell, he's in bad shape, and they went ahead and sent him to the house, to be with his family for his last few days, and he brought a lot of music to us over the years. I remember Galveston and Wichita Lineman, and I remember this when I was, knee-high to a grasshopper coming up, as they call it, country ways. But they heard this song on the radio, and I said, I ought to pay tribute to him tonight. So here's you something by Glenn Campbell. If you know it, you can sing along with me. I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway, where hustle's the name of the game, and good guys get washed away like the snow in the rain. There'll be a load of compromising on this road to my horizon. But I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. Well, I really don't mind the rain. The smile can hide all the pain. You're down, you're riding the train that's taking the long way. But I'll dream of the things I do, the subway token and a dollar tucked inside my shoe. There'll be a load of compromising on this road to my horizon. But I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. Like a rhinestone cowboy. You won't hear that on no country music awards, I tell you what. We had a request for this next one. Lord, so many artists that did this song, but I'm taking you back many, many years. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen, town every mountainside. The summer's gone, and all the leaves are falling. 'Tis you must go, and I must buy. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, and when the valley's hush and white with snow. Yes, I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. I'll play it for you. you come, and all the leaves are falling, and if I'm dead, and dead I will, maybe you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and you'll then say, and are they over me? And I shall hear those songs you tread above me, and on my grave a sweeter, warmer and you'll cry and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace till you come to me. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Thank y'all, I appreciate it.
Artie Rodriguez, how about a hand for Artie? Well, we got a fella now that we're going to bring him out here. We got any Merle Haggard fans out there? Well, I'm glad to hear it, because there's certainly some up here on this stage, I can tell you. We're going to let this fella do you a Merle Haggard right to start off. Mr. Ricky Haddock, make him welcome.
Day I started loving you again, I'm right back where I really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heart in. And the day I started loving you again, what a fool I was to think I could get by with only these few million tears I cried. I should have known the worst was yet to come, and a crying time for me had just begun. 'Cause the day I started loving you again, I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heart ache me. And today I started loving loving you again. I'm right back where I really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heart ache me. And today I started loving you again. And today I started loving you again.
Well, y'all finally did what we've been asking you to do, bring somebody with you, and we'd fill this place up. It's good to see y'all. Y'all look good out there.
Now me, I work at Harold Soup Service. We specialize in service all the way. And the only thing that really bugs me is that big old boy in his stripped down Model A. At Harold Soup Service, we do grease jobs. We'll do 30, 40 flats every day. And just about the time we get real busy, here comes that boy in his stripped down Model A. And he says, give me 50 cents worth of regular. Check my oil too if you don't mind. Put some air in my tire, won't you, mister? And clean my window too if you have time. Last night I dreamed I died and gone to heaven, to that mighty super service in the sky. I was satisfied with pumping gas forever, for the angels in the sweet bye-bye. Now the pearly gates was just around the corner. I could see the new ones coming every day. I was changing plugs in Moses' magic carpet when through the clouds come that cut-down Model A. And he says, give me 50 cents worth of regular. Check my oil too if you don't mind. Put some air in my tire, won't you, mister? And clean my window too if you have time. Now he says, give me 50 cents worth of regular. Check my oil too if you don't mind. Put some air in my tire, won't you, mister? And clean my window too if you have time. And clean my window too if you have time. Thank y'all very much.
Ricky Haddock. Always does a fine job. Appreciate him being here. Well, before we take a break, we're going to have our drummer sing some for you. And before he does that, we're going to remind you about our concession stand up there. And we've got a good concession stand. Hope y'all will go up there and just buy them out when you go up there. Charles said that he was going to buy everybody here a T-bone steak tonight. And we're going to start on this side with it, and we'll pass it around, and maybe, hopefully it'll get to the other end before it's gone. Right now, we're going to let our drummer sing you a few songs for you. We got a fine rhythm section here. Mr. Jay Newsom over on the bass guitar. And this young fella back here on the drums, make him welcome Mr. Dustin Worley.
She's been going out with him. She's been going out with me. Said she'd let us know by tonight which one it would be. So I waited by the phone, but she never called me up. Had to know what was going on, so I drove by her house. Sure enough, that ain't my truck in her drive. Man, this ain't my day tonight. It looks like she's in love and I'm out of love. That ain't my shadow on her wall. Lord, this don't look good at all. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. I pulled over by the curb. I've been sitting here all night, wondering what it was I did so wrong, that he did so right. I thought of breaking down the door, but there's nothing left to say. That Chevy 4x4 says it all, sitting in my place. That ain't my truck in her drive. Man, this ain't my day tonight. It looks like she's in love and I'm out of love. That ain't my shadow on her wall. And Lord, this don't look good at all. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. That ain't my shadow on the wall. And Lord, this don't look good at all. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. That's my girl, my whole world. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. Thank you. How's everybody tonight? Having a good time so far? I tell you, that's a bad situation to be in when that's your girl, but it's not your truck in the yard, isn't that right? How many George Strait fans do we have tonight? This next one goes out to you. Hope you like it. What a rotten day this turned out to be. I still can't believe that she'd leave so easily. She just packed up her things, threw them into a pile. Then she loaded her car and said after a while, she done this before, but this time she didn't cry. That's why I'm sitting on the front steps, staring down the road, wondering if she'll come back. This time I don't know. After she packed, she looked back, there were no tears in her eyes. And that's got me worried, thinking, times before she'd break down and cry. She'd make her threats, but her heart wasn't set on goodbye. She just wanted me to hear what she had to say. Now I'm lost for words since she went away. She may not return, for this time she didn't cry. That's why I'm sitting on the front steps, staring down the road, wondering if she'll come back. This time I don't know. After she packed, she looked back. There were no tears in her eyes. That's got me worried, thinking maybe my baby's gotten good at goodbyes. That's why I'm sitting on the front steps, staring down the road, wondering if she'll come back. This time I don't know. After she packed, she looked back. There were no tears in her eyes. That's got me worried, thinking maybe my baby's gotten good at goodbyes.
Boy, this is a fine-looking crowd tonight. Give yourselves a big hand. We're so glad that y'all came out to be with us tonight. And how many Colin Ray fans do we have tonight? He had a few good #1 hits, and this one right here is one of them. It's called Love Me. I read a note my grandma wrote back in 1923. Grandpa kept it in his coat, showed it once to me. He said, boy, you might not understand, but a long, long time ago, Grandma's daddy didn't like me none, but I loved your grandma so. We had this crazy plan to meet and run away together, get married in the first town we came to and live forever. Nailed to the tree where we were supposed to meet instead. I found this letter, and this is what it said. If you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I'll meet you when my chores are through. Oh, I don't know how long I'll be, but I'm not gonna let you down. Darling, wait and see. And between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. I read those words just hours before my grandma passed away. In the doorway of the church where me and Grandpa stopped to pray, I know I'd never seen him cry in all my 15 years. But as he read these words to her, his eyes filled up with tears. If you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I'll meet you when my chores are through. Though I don't know how long I'll be, but I'm not gonna let you down. Darling, wait and see. And between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. Between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. How about a hand for this band up here tonight? Give them a big hand. Thank you.
How about a hand for Dustin Worley? Can he sing or what? You know, he's a good drummer, too, and maybe we can get him to show off a little bit on the drums back there. What do y'all think? Y'all let him hear it if you want to hear some drums. That's the first half of our show. Y'all stick around. We're going to have another half in just a few minutes. We'll see you up at the concession stand.